Still on punctuation, let's talk about the colon. What do we use the colon for? How do we use the colon? Number one, we use the colon to introduce a list. So you're writing and you're about to mention the items in a list. You introduce this list using a colon. For example, I bought 3 items. A colon. What are the items? I bought rice, I bought fish, and milk. We use the colon to introduce a list. So this is the list of items I bought. And of course, don't forget, we use the comma to separate the items in the list. Another example, the subject. I teach English, comma, maths, and science. You use the colon to introduce a list. Number 2 use of the colon, it is to introduce an explanation. She had only one dream. She had only one dream. This is a statement. What is the dream? To clarify. What is the dream? To give an explanation. To become a doctor. She had only one dream, to become a doctor. Another example. He was not at work today. He was not at work today. Why? Colon. He was ill. Oh. We use the colon to introduce an explanation, to clarify, to add a clarifying statement, to add the result of the previous statement, to give an explanation. Number 3 use of the colon is to introduce a quotation. This is usually after a complete sentence. He ended his speech with a quote. That's an example. Now, a colon to introduce the quotation. Everyone can be successful, but not everyone will be successful. We use the colon to introduce a quotation. He ended his speech with a quotation. Note, this is a complete sentence already, not a reporting clause, not he said. Now, there we use a comma. He said, comma, then the quotes. He said, comma, the quotes. She cried, comma, the quotes. They asked, comma, the quote. But here we have a complete sentence. Another example. Father gave his last wish. And what is this last wish? Do not take me home. Bury me in this land. Father gave his last wish. And what is father's last wish? Do not take me home. Bury me in this land. We use the colon to introduce a quotation. Lastly, we use the colon to introduce examples. Africa has 54 countries. Colon. Examples. Nigeria, Ghana, Zambia, Kenya, Sierra Leone, among others. The colon is also used to introduce examples. And we just mentioned some examples of the countries. Africa has 54 countries. Nigeria, Ghana, Zambia, Kenya, Sierra Leone, among others. These are the uses of the colon. Of course, we also use the colon in time. The meeting will begin at 3:00 p.m., 3 p.m.